In this video, I'm going to share with you 10 codes that can use to get it at a very cheap rate from Airtel. If you are Airtel user and you have been looking for a way on how to get it at a very cheap rate, then this video is for you. In this video, I'm going to share with you 10 secret codes that can use to get it at a very cheap rate from Airtel, and only few people will know about this code. This will help you to save cost in the purchase of data. So make sure you watch this video to the end to be able to know how you can get cheap data from Airtel. If you're also a business owner, I'm also going to show you how you can get it at a very cheap rate that can use to run your business. So this video is dedicated to Airtel user. If you're using other network, I've also done similar video on how to get it at a very cheap rate from other network. I'm going to attach those videos in the description of this video. After you finish watching this video, you can check the description of this video to get access to this other video. If you are coming across my channel for the first time, you are welcome. On this channel, I teach you different methods that you can work from home and make passive income online. If that interests you, make sure you subscribe to this channel and turn on your notifications so that anytime I upload videos like this, you will be the first person to get the notification. If you got value from this video, make sure you give this video a thumbs up and also drop your comment on the comment section. So let's dive in. The first code to get cheap data from Airtel is *312*6#. So that is *312*6#. So let's dial it and see what you can get with this code. With 750, you can get 2 GB plus 2 GB bonus data, and this data is valid for 2 days. So with 750, you can get 4 GB of data. So which means 1 GB of data is less than 200 naira if you're using this code to get data from Airtel. So this is a very good code that can use to get it at a very cheap rate from Airtel. The number 2 code that can use to get it at a very cheap rate from Airtel is *312*7#. That's *312*7#. So let's dial it and see what you can get with this code. With 500, I can get 1 GB plus 1 GB bonus. That is 2 GB of data with 500 naira. And this data is valid for 24 hours, which is 1 day. So this is another good option that can use to get it at a very cheap rate from Airtel. The number 3 code that can use to get it at a very cheap rate from Airtel is *312*4#. So let's dial it and see what you can get with this code. With 3000, I can get 10 GB of data valid for 7 days plus 2 GB of data for YouTube night plus 200 MB for YouTube, IG and TikTok. So with 3000, I will get a total of 10.2 GB of data, and this data will last you for 7 days. So this is another good option that can use to get it at a very cheap rate from Airtel. The number 4 code that can use to get it at a very cheap rate from Airtel is *312*5#. So let's dial it and see what you can get with this code. With 15, you can get 3.5 GB of data plus 3.5 GB of data bonus. That's a total of 7 GB of data, and is valid for 7 days plus extra 2 GB of data for YouTube night plus 200 MB for YouTube, IG and TikTok. So if you add everything together, that will give you a total of 9.2 GB of data for just 15. So if you divide this, which means 1 GB of data is less than 200 naira. So this is another good option that can use to get it at a very cheap rate from Airtel. The number 5 code that I can use to get it at a very cheap rate from Airtel is *312*312#. Then you dial star, which is next. Then you dial 14 social plan. So this plan is for social media bundle. So if you want to subscribe to your YouTube, your Instagram, TikTok and other social media bundle, you can use this code to get it at a very cheap rate that can use to subscribe to browse your social media bundle. With 3000, I can get 10 GB of data plus 2 GB of data for YouTube night plus 200 MB. So that will give you a total of 12.2 GB of data. So this is another good option that can use to get data at a very cheap rate from Airtel that you can use for your social media plan. The number 6 code that can use to get data at a very cheap rate from Airtel is *312*2*1*5# star 312 star 2 star 1 star 5 hash. So let's dial it and see what can get with this code. This code is for midnight plan, so if you normally do a lot of work in the night, you can use this code to get it at a very cheap rate that you can use to browse in the night. And you can make use of this plan from 12 midnight to 5 a.m. and with 50 naira I can get 250 MB, which means with 100 naira I can get 500 MB, and with 200 naira I can get 1 gigabyte of data. So this is a very good option that can use to get it at a very cheap rate that can use for your night browsing. The number 7 code that can use to get it at a very cheap rate from NTM is star 312 star 2 star 8 hash, star 312 star 2 star 8 hash. So let's dial it and see what can get with this code. With this code you have two options that's available for you. The first option with 4,000 I can get 15 gigabytes of data, and this data will last you for 1 month. The second option with 7.5 can get 40 gigabytes of data. This will also last you for 1 month. The one that I prefer most is the 7.5 for 40 gigabytes of data. If you do a little calculation of this to know how much 1 gigabyte of data will cost if you are going for this option, 7,500 divided by 40. So 1 gigabyte of data will cost 187 naira. So this is a very good option that I can use to get it at a very cheap rate from Airtel. The number 8 code that I can use to get cheap data from Airtel is star 303 hash. So with this code, if you run out of airtime or out of data and you don't have cash in your bank, or you don't have physical cash to buy data instantly, you can use this code to request data in advance or airtime in advance, and you pay back later. So if you want to request for airtime, dial number 2, for data you dial number 3. So let's dial number 3. Then it will show you different options that are available for you. Then you select the one that you want. So this is how to request for data in advance that you can use to browse. The number 9 code that can use to get cheap data from Airtel is star 312 star 2 star 5 hash, star 312 star 2 star 5 hash. So let's dial it and see what we can get with this code. With this code you have 5 offers that's available for you, and this is mostly for big monthly plans. So if you're a heavy data user, or if you use data to run your daily activities, you can use this code to get cheap data from Airtel. The first option with 10,000 I can get 35 gigabytes of data. The second option with 15,000 I can get 60 gigabytes of data. The third option with 20,000 I can get 100 gigabytes of data. The fourth option with 30,000 I can get 160 gigabytes of data. The last option with 40,000 I can get 210 gigabytes of data, and all of this data will last you for 1 month. So let's say you are going for the last option, which is 40,000 for 210 gigabytes of data. Let's do a little calculation to know how much 1 gigabyte of data will cost you. 40 divided by 1 gigabyte of data will cost just 190 naira. So this is a very good option that I can use to get it at a very cheap rate from Airtel. The number 10 code that I can use to get cheap data from Airtel is star 312 star 2 star 6 hash, star 312 star 2 star 6 hash. So let's dial it and see what can get with this code. So with this code, you can use this code to do a data that will last for a long period of time. So if you want to do a data that will last for 90 days, 4 months, and 1 year, you can use this option to get cheap data from Airtel. We have 3 options that's available for you. The first option with 50,000 can get 300 gigabytes of data. It will last for 90 days, which is 3 months. The second option with 60,000 can get 350 gigabytes of data, and it will last you for 120 days, that is 4 months. Then the last option with 100,000 can get 650 gigabytes of data, and it will last for 365 days, that is 1 year. So let's say we are going for the last option, which is 100,000 for 650 gigabytes of data. So let's do a little calculation to know how much 1 gigabyte of data will cost you. 100 divided by 650. So 1 gigabyte of data will cost you just 153 naira. So this is a very good option that can use to get it at a very cheap price from Airtel, and this data will last you for a whole 1 year. So if you don't want to be subscribing always, you can use this code to get it at a very cheap price from Airtel that will last you for a whole 1 year. So these are the top 10 codes that can use to get it at a very cheap price from Airtel. This will also help you to save costs in the purchase of data. So if you got value from this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up and also drop your comment on the comment section. If you are yet to subscribe to this channel, make sure you subscribe to this channel and turn on your notification so that anytime I upload videos like this, you will be the first person to get notifications. If you want to learn how to get it at a very cheap price from other networks, you can check the description of this video, or you can watch the video that is showing next on your screen.